Alright, so good morning, everyone. It is May 10th, 2026. I'm Violet Hyena, and you are here with perfect timing for this stream. And I am here to do readings, so here I go. I have 13 decks, both tarot and oracle cards, and I choose which deck is going to speak by using a regular playing card deck here to choose which deck is going to speak. So, we are going to start off the morning with a sip of tea, and then I'm gonna do happy birthday. So, happy birthday to Taurus. Taurus, happy birthday. It's May 10th. Also, happy Mother's Day. I guess I'll be doing readings for moms today. Why not? I'll add that. So, first, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Taurus. I'm going to draw cards for our birthday people. And if you are turning in now, if you're tuning in now, go ahead and drop a question in the chat, and I will get back to you after the happy birthday drawing. And I will get back to you after we do this. So, happy birthday, Taurus. King. Ooh, that's good. I see that as good fortune. Good fortune already for the birthday people. Because this is my Money in the Law of Attraction cards. Alright. Happy birthday, Taurus. Drawing for the day. Happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday. What's your drawing today? Okay. Nothing is more important than the I feel good, and that is very much a Taurus card. Whenever you are feeling less than good, if you will stop and say, nothing is more important than I feel good, I want to find a reason to feel good, you will find an improved thought. Anytime you feel negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want, and that resistance takes its toll on you. It takes a toll on your physical body, and it takes a toll on the amount of wonderful things that you are allowing to come into your experience. So, happy birthday, Taurus. Nothing is more important than I feel good. That's good. That's a good reading for the happy birthday of today. We have someone in chat. Hi. Lola Green Thumb. Hi, Lola. Welcome. Welcome. You must be here with perfect timing. Hey. Oh, John. And John. Hey, John. Welcome. Alright, so. Alright, John, I'll ask again. I'm going to take a sip of tea here first. I have this off-screen tea, but I will get back to this once this tea cools down. How does Christine feel about me? Well, cards. How does Christine feel about John? We're gonna find out. Let's see, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The crows. The crows are gonna tell us how Christine feels about John. How does Christine feel about John? Maybe things have changed. Who knows? It's always good to ask the cards. Mischief. Mischief. Let's find it. Number 31. Okay. Crows and ravens have a penchant for pulling tails. Dog tails, cat tails, cow tails, even other bird tails. If it has a tail, a crow will feel compelled to pull it. It appears that some may be doing this to distract the animal, but other times it's purely just to get a rise out of the other creature. Mischief indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-term grief. You may be target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion into your life. So, Christine might be bestowing upon John some delinquency or bad behavior. Nothing malicious, just maybe to annoy you. And that is what the cards have to say. And if anyone else has anything to drop in the chat, go ahead. I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go too far. I have 13 decks, and all of them have a lot to say. So I use a regular playing card deck to pick which one gets to speak. Whoosh. And I have tea here. I'm going to sip it and check chat for a minute. Does Christine love John? Very important question. Does Christine love John? I'm going to ask the cards. I'm going to ask the cards. I'm going to ask the cards. Does Christine love John? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Robin Wood Tarot. It's one of my favorite tarots. It's very pretty. It's so nice and smooth. Nice arch. How does Christine feel about John? And if you are popping into the room, you're here for perfect timing. Go ahead and drop any questions in the chat. I am here to do readings, and you're just here for perfect timing. And that's how that works. Okay, so 8 of Swords. Okay, 8 is achievement, expertise, and changes. Swords are in the head. So there's stormy waters in the background. And blinded and tied up. I don't get loving vibes from this card. So I'm gonna say no, John. Sorry. She's very thoughtful. There may be very thought-provoking things. It does not seem emotional based. And that's the reading I'm getting from the cards. Alright, so I'm going to put this deck away and don't go too far. I have 13 decks. They have a lot to say. And I choose which one gets to speak by drawing from this playing card deck. And I'm going to have a sip of tea and check chat. Go ahead and drop your questions in chat. Tea, not this tea though, it's still hot. I have us green tea for now. It's lovely. Okay, so there's no new chat. I'm going to continue with the next topic, which is actually Mother's Day. I'm going to do a card reading for all the moms out there, all the kids of the moms out there. A reminder, Mother's Day, make sure you call your mom. She will appreciate it, and she will remember if you don't. I know. Okay, so Queen for the moms, that's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Getting into the vortex for all the moms on Mom's Day, on Mother's Day. Alright, I'm going to risk heat on this tea. I need it. That's better. Gonna pull a card for Mother's Day for all you moms out there. Fur babies count. If you have a fur baby, you are also a mom. You take care of them. They're your babies. Okay. Ah! No, it broke. Ah! I don't like when they break. Try it again. With gusto. Okay, that's better. Okay. Should I leave or should I stay? It is very empowering to discover that your patterns of thought do not have to follow your current situation, and therefore your current situation on all subjects can change. We do not recommend taking the physical action of leaving a relationship without deliberately coming into thought alignment with the new desires that have been born out of your current relationship. And then, whether you stay in this relationship or move to another, you can have exactly what you desire. Okay. So to all the moms out there, should I leave or should I stay? Get into alignment first and then decide. And just make the decision and go with it. But get into alignment first. Alright, I'm putting this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have so much to say. And I'm going to use this playing card deck to choose who gets to speak. But I'm going to take a break and I'm going to check chat. So if you have a question, you can drop it in chat and I'll get to you. I'm going to have tea, not this tea. I'm going to have off-screen tea. I'm going to sip on that while I look at chat. Oh, it's John again. Is she avoiding me? Alright, let us ask the cards. Is Christine avoiding John? Is Christine avoiding John? Is Christine avoiding John? Is Christine avoiding John? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moonology. Is Christine avoiding John? Is Christine avoiding John? Ooh, that was a nice arch. Is Christine avoiding John? Is Christine avoiding John? Alright. The moon cards say take time to breathe out. The disseminating moon. The disseminating moon. Turn to page 34. Here we go. Is Christine avoiding John? Well, take the time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon is abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Attune to the moon. I am where I am, and that's okay. Additional meanings for this card is you should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. And the teaching is the disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests that you're at a more tranquil point in your life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The ascending moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So, I'm guessing the answer is yes, she's avoiding you, but the cards are also saying you need some time for your own good. So don't take it personally. And that's what the cards have to say. Don't take it personally. She might be busy. She might have things to do. Alright, I'm going to put these cards away. And I'm going to have a tea break, see if anyone says anything in chat. Tea. Alright, well, you don't see anything new in chat, so we're going to go again. I have 13 decks, and all of them are very chatty, and I get to choose which one gets to speak by using my playing cards. And if you're in the chat now, you're here with perfect timing, and I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. So if you have a question, drop it in the chat, and I'll get back to you after this next subject, which is the Dream Bridge. The Dream Bridge. What dream did you have last night? What dream have you been thinking about recently? This drawing is going to give you more details on that thing you dreamed about last night. Which deck is going to help us out with that? Queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Getting into the vortex. Boop. The Dream Bridge. What details can I give you about that dream you had last night? What's your dream trying to say to you? Okay, the Dream Bridge is our diversity supports our individual freedoms. So while your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that, again and again, falls of its economic weight. There simply is not enough money in the world to buck the natural currents of individual freedom and independence of thought. So that is our Dream Bridge today. Our diversity supports our individual freedoms. Very nice. And I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go too far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. So I use a regular playing card deck to choose who gets to speak. But I'm going to take a tea break and check chat. This tea is actually cool enough now, so I'm going to drink it. Alright, so why is Christine avoiding John? Why? Why is Christine avoiding John? Why is Christine avoiding John? Why is Christine avoiding John? Ah, the cat deck. The cat deck. Cats, please tell us, why is Christine avoiding John? Why is Christine avoiding John? Why is Christine avoiding John? Ah, the High Priestess. Okay. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card that is a character that is of high emotional intelligence and high spirituality, and she just is not malicious. She just has other things to think about, and so you're not on the top of her radar to talk to right now. She has better things to do with her time than give it to you at the moment. And that is what the cards are telling me. So I'm going to put this deck away, and I'm going to don't go far, because I have 13 decks and they all have a lot to say. And I'm going to choose which deck gets to speak by choosing from these playing cards. But I'm going to take a sip of tea and check chat. Alright, Andrea 54 Hector. Happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful family and spiritual sisters. Hi Andrea, and welcome, and thank you. Thank you for the Happy Mother's Day. I'm a proud fur baby mother. I hope you are all enjoying your fur babies, and moms enjoying their kids, and all the good stuff. So since there is no new questions, I'm going to move on to the next subject. And if you are here, you can drop your question in the chat and I'll get back to you in a minute. Our next subject is the morning coffee. Morning coffee, or morning tea if you're like me. I like my tea in the morning. The subject right now is morning coffee. What's our morning coffee today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My octopus turret. Octopus turret. Okay. This was also super nice to shuffle. It's one of my favorites. I'm not... Okay, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that in front of the other babies. Okay, I shouldn't be choosing favorites among my tarot cards, but it just shuffles so nicely. And I like interpreting the cards. They're very interpretable. So the morning coffee. Ooh, the 9 of Wands. So 9s are fulfillment and nearing completion and actualization. And as you can see, the octopus in the picture is gathering the wands. So gathering all of the creative stuff. And you're going to need that tea and or coffee this morning to finish up that. You're going to be finishing up a project today. with that morning coffee. And that's good. That's a good thing to know for today. You're gonna get that thing done that you've been needing to get done that's creative. You just gotta do a little bit more action to do it. So, these cards are going back, but don't go far. I have 13 cards, and they all have a lot to say, so I choose which deck gets to speak by using a normal playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to take a sip of tea here and check chat. So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in chat and I'll get to you. Oh, lots of chat. Alright, Andrea says, so my love. Andrea says, I'm an Aries dealing with a Leo. What is the current energy from Carlos, the Leo, about our relationship? Does Lisa, and John says, does Lisa want to help me? Okay. So I'm going to do Andrea first and then I'll get to John. So Andrea is an Aries dealing with a Leo. What is the current energy from Carlos, the Leo, about our relationship? Alright, we're checking on Carlos. Carlos. What is the current energy from Carlos? What is the current energy from Carlos? What kind of Carlos energy can we get from a reading? J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ask and it is given. Yep. There we go. Open. There we go. What kind of energy can we get from Taurus? He's a Leo. He's a Leo. What kind of energy can we get from Carlos about their relationship? Carlos and Andrea. What energy for Carlos and Andrea? Dad, don't break. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. Okay, so, my emotional set points can be changed. Your set points are achieved by attention to a subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points. Because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. My emotional points can be changed. I'm gonna say that the vibration from Carlos is a very airy-fairy, not very grounded relationship. And there's a lot of change. So I'm gonna guess that Carlos is kind of drifting and he's not very attached to the relationship. And that's what the cards tell me. And John's was, does Lisa want to help John? Does Lisa want to help John? Does Lisa want to help John? And while I'm doing this, guys, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. You're here with perfect timing. I'm here doing readings. It's all lined up by the universe. That's what I do here. But Lisa, are you trying to help John? 1, 2, 3. Oh, my gay chart, yay. Is Lisa trying to help John? Is Lisa trying to help John? Ah, it's like butter. Oh, sorry. It's just very beautiful when cards are so lovely to shuffle. It's just so nice. These are very long tarot cards. Is Lisa trying to help John? Oh, such beautiful arches. Okay. The priest, which is the Hierophant on most cards. And I do believe that Lisa is trying to tell you what you need to do and how you need to do it. John, I believe she is trying to help you. But I also get the sense that you might not be listening. And that is what the cards are telling me. So you may want to listen to Lisa. She's trying to help. She's trying to get you help. So go ahead and listen to her. She is trying to help. Okay, I'm going to put this deck away, but do not go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I choose who gets to speak by using a playing card deck here. And I'm going to have a sip of tea and check chat. So drop any questions you have in the chat, and I'll get back to the next section if we don't have anyone in chat. Let's see here. Okay. So Andrea says, we just got back together in August after being apart for years. We were engaged in the past. Why did Carlos the Leo go silent on me? And John says, I see. Yes. Why did Carlos go silent on Andrea? That's what I'm going to ask next. Why did Carlos go silent on Andrea? Why did Carlos go silent? Why did he go silent? Why did he go silent? Queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, getting into the vortex. You know, it's appropriate because this deck is getting into the vortex, but it's also a deck of 60 relationship cards, so that's just funny. Okay, so why did Carlos go silent on Andrea? Why did Carlos go silent on Andrea? Alright. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So there is this vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated imitated from you, and the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for completion of these creations, for the answerings of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So what I'm getting is Carlos went quiet, and from the other card was saying he's not very grounded in the relationship. I think he is. I think he's silent to make room for something else to come by. And that's what I get from the cards. So I'm going to check back on chat with my tea after I put this deck away. Okay. My birthday was the 18th, and my boyfriend Carlos, the Leo, took me out, but his vibes were off, and he brought his friend. Right. I think we've talked about this before, Andrea. So do you have a question you would like to ask the cards? Along with the other questions you've already asked? I'm going to give you time, Andrea, to formulate more questions and drop them in the chat. And I'm going to invite anyone else who wants to drop questions into the chat. I will get back to them. I'm going to move on to our next subject, which is the mental energy for the day. The mental energy for today. What is the mental energy today? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. And remember, you are here with perfect timing. I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. So drop your questions in the chat and I will get back to them after this reading. That's a lovely shuffle. Mental energy today. We're doing today's mental energy. Whee! That's good shuffling. That feels good. Okay. Call on your runners. Call on your runners for mental energy today. So I get the feeling right off the bat that you need to outsource all your mental thoughts into actions through other people. It's number 42. That was the intuitive, but I'm actually going to read from the book as well. Call on your runners Call on your runners. The mental energy today. Okay, so there is no need ever again to search in vain for anything, or fear that what you seek isn't out there, or that if it is, you'll miss it. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. And have a sip of tea. Be it a good parking spot, the ideal abode, or even your soulmate. You have a group of spirit guides called runners, who are ready and willing and able to help you find exactly what you seek. Humorous, efficient, and practical. They're called runners because they're very close to the natural world and actually run ahead of you to find what you seek. Their favorite sport is to guide you to the right place and the right time. They're the hidden force behind what is known as luck. They're the gophers of the spirit world, but work only on assignment. They love to serve and are at your beck and call. Send them ahead to save you a good seat at the movies, or on your air flight, or to find answers for your research project. Call on them now to help connect you with your heart's desire. Relax your brain and put them to work instead. Take them with you wherever you go, and let them make your lucky day. Nice. So, call on your runners today. That's your mental energy, for today. And I'm going to put these cards away. And as you all know, I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I choose which one gets to speak by drawing from these cards, these lovely playing cards. Well, I'm going to take a sip of tea and check chat. Okay, and Andrew continued with, the other day someone from his phone called me. Who was it and what happened after the call? Interesting. The other day, someone from his phone called me. Who was it and what happened after the call? That's 2 questions, so I guess I'll pull 2 cards from one deck. So, the other day someone from his phone called me. Who was it and what happened after the call? Who was it? And why? What happened after the call? Who was it and what happened after the call? Who was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The octopus terrier. Who was it and what happened after the call? And if anyone is joining chat, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. I'll get back to you in a bit. You're here with perfect timing. I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. And that's just how it works. Beautiful shuffling. Okay, so a card for the person's identity and a card to see what happened after the call. 1 and 2. Okay, so we got Philippines. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. So the Empress called you. And the Empress is female. And the Empress is a mom. The Empress is a very maternal figure. So, a mom. I'm just going to say a mom called. And the Wheel of Fortune will happen after the call. I'm going to say a lot of plans were laid out and a lot of plans are unfolding. That these plans have been crafted. And after that phone call, these plans were being completed one by one. The baby steps of calling you was part of a bigger plan. I'm not sure what plan that was. I think that the mother here crafted the plan and you were just a part of it. Alright, so I'm going to put, and that's what the cards have to say. I'm going to put this deck back, but don't go far. I have 13 cards, 13 decks, and they all love to speak, and I get to choose which one gets to speak by picking from a playing card deck. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I'll get to them. Oh, I'm going to have some tea and check chat. Let's see. He texted me after a few minutes later and said it was his daughter, but hung up on me. I told him that. Does he really expect me to believe that? His mom loves me. She wants us to be together. Well, that's sweet. Well, I'm glad his mom at least likes you. That's important. It's important that the mom loves you. But that does not mean you're required to continue the relationship if he's not tied to it. The last time I saw him was on my birthday, the 18th of April. Okay. It's nearly been a month. That is not a good sign for a boyfriend. Ooh, ah. That is not a good sign. Alright, well, I hope it works out. I've done my readings. If there's any other questions you'd like to know, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I will ask the cards. Oh, why chase me for months when I give him a second chance he acts like this? I'm going to ask the cards. You know what? Who knows what goes on in a man's head? Who knows what goes on? I do not know. So I'm just going to ask the cards. Why get a second chance and then act like this? Why? What's he up to? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. is he acting this way? Why? What's going on in that head of his? Is there anything going on in that head of his? We're gonna let the cards answer that question. I mean, we could assume all day, but let's just ask the cards. They'll probably have a better answer than we could ever come up with. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. And Pentacles is material wealth, and see in this card some nature as well. But the Page of Pentacles is youth, playfulness, and freshfulness. He's also, in the picture, there is a youth who is tied up by a flower. And he's staring at money. So why he's acting like this, I'm getting a feeling he's tied up in money and that's all he's focused on. He may be so focused on the money that he is not communicating with you like he should. So, okay, that's better than some other cards that could have come out. And Andrea says, we've been texting back and forth and talking about going on vacation to Vegas or take a cruise. Why plan a trip with me? Why plan a trip with her? Why? Why plan a trip with her? Let me ask the cards. Why plan a trip? Why is he planning a trip? Why is he planning a trip? Queen, this is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Getting into the vortex. Why is he planning a trip? And what was Carlos' real reason for planning on going vacation with me? Why plan a trip and why? What's the real reason for planning on going on vacation with me? So why is he planning it? And why go on vacation? Why plan a trip with her? Why is Carlos planning a trip with Andrea? Why? Why is Carlos planning a trip and going with her? What are his true intentions? Alright, another shuffle for that. What are his true intentions? My thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. In the same way that law of attraction is responding to the thoughts, words, and actions that you are offering here in your physical reality, the law of attraction is always responding powerfully to your vibrational reality. When the law of attraction The universe, the universal manager of all vibrations, responds to the clarity of vibration offered by your expanding inner being. The result is a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. So I believe he's going on this trip with you because he's planned it for a long time. Like, I don't get any negative vibes here. I genuinely think he is going on this trip with you because he's planned it for a long time. And that's what the cards say. We're going on this trip as what? Oh, you're asking, okay. Is it what you're asking that you don't know what this trip means for your relationship? Is that what you're asking? Okay, so what is their relationship as they're going on this trip? What is their relationship status on as they go on this trip? What is the relationship status? Three, 1, 2, 3. The gate hurts. So what is the relationship status as they go on this trip? What is the relationship status as they go on this trip? What is the relationship status? Okay. Oh, that is great, actually. There's a plane here in the picture, and I suppose the older generation is waving goodbye to this person going on the airplane. But that's pretty good. So, 8 of Cups. And Cups is emotion. And 8 is achievement, expertise, and changes. So what I get from this is that Carlos is taking you on this trip as trying to stabilize your ungrounded relationship. I think he's trying to make it work. I think to him this is effort towards making it work. That is what the cards are telling me. So, it could have been his daughter that called me and hung up. It could have. Does she have any fur babies? You might not know. I don't know. Yeah, we all do. Okay, so yeah, she is A type of mom. She called. That's funny. Well, that's good. I say take this as a positive time to rebuild your relationship. That's what the cards are telling me. What is coming up for this week with us? Alright, so what is coming up? What is coming up for this week for us? What's up with this next week? What is... until the 17th. Yeah, this week. It is a fresh new week. So what is coming up for this week with us? I'm going to ask the cards. What is coming up this week for Andrea and Carlos? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is coming up this week for Andrea and Carlos? What is coming up this week for Andrea and Carlos? What are the vibes looking like, moon cards? What are the vibes for this week? The moon deck is always really good for vibes. What's up for this week? Good shuffles. Good shuffles, all of them. Okay, so it is bring love into the situation. Ooh, I feel like that's a good sign. New moon in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius. It's page 62. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. Modernity. So this is a time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving and not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move forward with your future as soon as possible. Attuned to the Moon says, explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. And the additional meanings for this card, you need to be more detached from this situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. The teaching. Aquarius is a sign of innovation, modern advances and technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. As is this card, no matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. Alright, so that is what is up with Andrea and Carlos for this upcoming week. And I'm going to put this deck away. I'm going to have some tea. I'm going to check chat. So if you have anything to say or ask the cards, drop them in chat and I'll get to you in a moment. And I put this deck away because I have 13 decks and I choose which one gets to speak by picking from these playing cards. I'm going to have tea and check chat here. Okay. What is coming up for this week with us, or month? However Spirit wants me to know. Well, I asked for the week, so focus on this week and come back next week for the next one. While being ghosted, I started to talk to an Aquarius, but I've known him for a very long time. But I don't know what happened because he texted me last Friday, then silence. Then his mom called asking for him, the Aquarius. Okay. That sounds like a mystery. Being ghosted, I started talking to Aquarius. It's been a week now and nobody's heard from him. I can do a reading for this Aquarius if you like. Because I can understand where you might be really worried. Yes, please and thank you. Alright, so I'm going to do a reading for this Aquarius and we'll try to find out what's going on with him. Nobody's heard from him in a week. And that is usually quite troubling. Especially when mom is calling asking where her son is. That's not a good sign. 1, 2, 3, 4. Robin Woods. Robin Woods. Okay. Where is this Aquarius? Where, oh where has this Aquarius gone? Oh where could he be? We're gonna ask this deck. Where is that Aquarius? Is he okay? His mama's looking for him. Where is he? Is he okay? I'm asking the cards, where is that Aquarius? Where is that Aquarius? Where have you been for the past week? Oh, the Chariot. He's on the run. I'm definitely getting vibes of he's on the run. And it's a major arcana. It's a major thing that went down. So he's on the run right now. And I don't think he's safe enough to stop and tell anyone what's going on yet. And that is what the cards are telling me. So currently he's running. He hasn't found a safe spot yet, and he is it's a major life change for him, and that's just where he is. So he's on the run. And that's what the cards say. Let's see. It's been a week now. The phone rings, but he doesn't answer. Alright. And I felt like he was hurt somewhere. Well, I don't know if he's hurt somewhere. The cards say he's on the run, and he hasn't had a chance to get into a stable place where, like, he hasn't gotten to a safe place yet to make contact. So, that's what the cards say. And I understand where you would be worried, and it's a very stressful situation that you're in. So, hello, it's me, Nimira. Hello again, and yes, happy Mother's Day. I am a fur baby mother, and I hope you're having a good Mother's Day too. And Andrew says, happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful family and spiritual sisters. Yay! At Nimira. Yay! So that was very kind. Very good. So, if you guys have any more questions to ask the cards, just drop them in chat. And it's me, Nimira, says, happy Mother's Day at Andrea. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Look at that community. Look at that community communication. It's very beautiful. Alright, well, while everyone is deciding what questions to ask, I'm going to move on to the next subject, which is the daily affirmations. The daily affirmations. And if you're tuning in now, you are here with perfect timing, and I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. So drop any questions you have in the chat, and we're going to do the daily affirmations, which is best done with the Oracle decks. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, ask and it is given. What is our daily affirmation? What is it? What is our daily affirmation? What is our daily affirmation? Our daily affirmation is, my life is supposed to be fun. My life is supposed to be fun. Be easy about all of this. Life is supposed to be fun. You know, it is Abraham's powerful desire that you return to your state of self-appreciation. We want you to feel loved, love for your life, for the people of your world, and for most of all, for yourself. There is great love here for you. So, my life is supposed to be fun. And that is our daily affirmation. So today, go have fun. And I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have so much to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by picking from this playing card deck. I'm going to take my tea and check on chat. Also, it would make me really happy if you guys would subscribe, because my goal is 500 followers and or subscribers. So let's look at chat. See, Andrea asked, will I ever find continual love? Unconditional. And It's Me Nimura says, that's a beautiful affirmation. Oh, I think so too. Will Andrea ever find unconditional love? Very beautiful message. Yay. Yeah, we like beautiful messages here. So, will Andrea ever find unconditional love? Let's ask the cards. Will Andrea ever find unconditional love? Where will Andrea ever find unconditional love? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The octopus deck. Will Andrea ever find unconditional love? Ooh, that was a nice shuffle. Will Andrea ever find unconditional love? Will Andrea ever find unconditional love? So the 6 of Wands. And 6 is cooperation, alignment, and connection. And that's a good sign. That's definitely a positive sign. And Wands is action and creation. So, cooperation, alignment, and connection. I mean, that's part of unconditional love. So I'm going to say a good solid yes. A good solid yes. Andrew, you are going to find unconditional love. And it is with cooperation and alignment and connection. So I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. Excuse me. I need tea. And I'm going to check chat while I have tea. Okay, so Andrea says, thank you, love. I appreciate all you do for us all. You're very welcome. I'm happy to do these readings here for you. You, after all, have perfect timing because you're here. You're here in the chat because this chat room is all around. This live stream is all about perfect timing. You're here because perfect timing, and I'm just here to do the readings. Isn't that great? Universe matches us up in all kinds of places. So, since there's no new questions in the chat, I'm going to do another subject, which is the Daily Creative Spark. What is our Daily Creative Spark? What is our Daily Creative Spark? And anyone coming into the room with perfect timing, please drop your question into the chat and I will get back to you in a moment. So what is our creative spark today? Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Supernatural deck. Very good for creation. Very good for creation. For Creative Spark. And Creative Spark is good for all those creatives out there looking for their muse. Supernatural deck is here to help you today. Oh, Supernatural deck. Oh, Winchesters, what do you have to say for the creative people out there? Oh, such a good shuffle. Love it. Love it. The Queen of Bones. The Queen of Bones, which is the equivalent of the Queen of Wands, who is very in control of the creation, which is good. So you are in a really good creative space. And in fact, the card says that you're on fire creatively. You are just in the best space to create good stuff today. Oh, well, I'm not saying actually set things on fire, but this card is kind of suggesting it to me. Maybe you should do some fire meditation. Maybe you actually just need to light a candle. I'm definitely getting fire here. Just fire is going to be your creative spark today. And it's controlled fire. But still, a little bit of fire will go a long way today. Excuse me. And that was our creative spark for the day. And don't go far. I have 13 decks here. And I choose which ones get to speak by pulling from this lovely playing card deck. Because they all have so much to say. They really do. I'm going to check chat. If you have any questions, drop them in chat. I will read them. And I have tea off camera here that I will sip and look at chat. Nimira, yes. Please. Okay, yes, Nimira, I can give you a message. I believe messages are best done by oracle decks because they have a lot more words. So I can give you a message. Which oracle deck has some messages for Nimira? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trust your vibes, first off. Message for Nimira. Message for Nimira. A message for Nimira. There we go. Message for Nimira. Listen to your heart. Beautiful. Now, I know there's more details in the book, but first off, listen to your heart. Number 44. Listen to your heart. Trusting your vibes is the art and practice of listening to your heart, for there's that the voice For there that the voice of inner wisdom speaks. It helps us focus on not only the content of the information, but its intent as well. Every time you need guidance or simple reassurance from Divine Spirit, close your eyes, take a few deep cleansing breaths, and place your attention directly on your heart. Allow your awareness to rest there quietly for a moment or two. Then ask your heart to guide you. Trust whatever feelings happen. Don't censor or discount anything. If nothing comes immediately, don't worry. Relax. Remain open and patient. Guidance will come before you know it. So, listen to your heart. That is Nimira's message. So I'm going to put this deck back. And don't go far. I have 13 decks. They all have a lot to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by choosing it from this playing card deck. And I have more tea and check chat. So drop your questions in chat and I'll get to you. Nimira says, heart, heart, heart. Beautiful, thank you so much. And you are welcome so much. I appreciate you guys being here today. And a time check says, I only have 12 minutes left, guys. So I'm going to move on to the next subject, which is the social circle. What is the vibe of your social circle today? And if you're joining in, you have perfect timing. I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. So drop your questions in the chat and I'll get back to you. Right now we're doing the social circle. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The supernatural deck is going to answer about the social circle. So what is going on in the social circle today? What is going on in the social circle today? Ooh, that's a good shuffle. I like that shuffle. I'm not going to argue with that shuffle. Oh, golly. Things are on fire. We just had this card, guys. So, the Queen of Bones, which is the Queen of Wands. Things are being set on fire in your social life. There is a queen in your circle who makes all the calls, and it's in your social circle. And you know what? It is Mother's Day. So, I want to put that into perspective. It's Mother's Day, the Queen. And the creation, she made you. Just a reminder, it's Mother's Day. So, pay attention to Mom. Mom is calling you all to call her. Just call her. She's going to grab your attention today. It's Mom's time today. That's what the cards are saying. Okay, so I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks. They are all so chatty. They all have so much to say. And I choose who gets to speak. I choose who gets to speak by picking from a regular playing card deck. And I'm going to have my drink and I'm going to check chat. So leave your questions in chat and I will get to you. Alright, we don't have any more new chats. So I'm going to move on to the next subject. The next subject on the list is romantic love. Romantic love. the romance, the romantic kind, the romantic love. Number 9, like love potion number 9. Very beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Trust your vibes for romantic love. Romantic love. Come out. Romantic love. That was a lovely arch. Romantic love. Get grounded. So for romantic love, get grounded. Number 2. Sip of tea. Sip of tea before I start this one. Okay. Get grounded. Because our bodies follow natural spiritual law, we require a solid connection with Mother Earth to function at our highest intuitive potential. This connection is called being grounded. It is accomplished by simply being aware of your body, of the present moment, of your breath, and being connected to the earth. Being grounded is basic to six sensories living and tuning into higher vibrations. If you draw this card, you're not fully grounded at this time, and your psychic awareness system isn't working properly. Stop whatever you're doing and do something physical, such as taking a few stretches and bends. Better yet, take it a step further and go outside for a few minutes. Feel the earth under your feet, and remember that as long as you are alive, you are supported by Divine Mother Earth at all times. Take a walk, breathe in the air. It will ground you, calm you, heal you, empower you, and reconnect you to higher awareness, your vibes. So, if you have romance on the brain, you're not supposed to focus on it that much. You are meant to focus on getting grounded. So you might be up in your head about the romantic love, so it's time to go outside and touch grass. Alright, and that is what the cards have to say. Ooh, no, the book goes first. Okay, so I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and I choose who get. They're all very chatty, and I choose which one gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. And I'm gonna sip on my drink and check chat. I know we have about 5 minutes left. Then I have to go do qigong. Okay. So I still have time for more. I will go on to the next topic, which is physical energy. And if you are in the room, you have perfect timing, and I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful how the universe puts us together in the same room? So go ahead and drop your question in the chat, and I'll get back to you in a moment after the physical energy. King. So 13. Physical energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, money and the law of attraction. And just so you guys know, my goal is to get 500 followers and or subscribers. I guess it's subscribers since it's YouTube. My goal is to get 500 subscribers. So please subscribe. And thank you. And if you feel so inclined, you may go to my Etsy shop and buy yourself something. That'd be cool. I'd love that. And the physical energy today, what is that one? So I can set my own standards for financial well-being. I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience, if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience. That life has helped you know what you want. So that is our physical energy today. Physical energy says, go for it, dude. Make that money. It's good that you can have the knowledge to go make that money. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? So, our time check. Oh, I have 1 minute. Check the chat. So, Nimira says, I hope one day love will come in divine time. You know what? I hope that for you too, Nimira. I hope you all find some love in the future. And since this is about time to clean up, I think that was my last reading for this morning. So, if you all loved hanging out here, come back tomorrow at 6 a.m. I will be doing this again. And then you can ask your questions, we can hang out, subscribe, and you'll probably get notified, or I think there's something with a bell, but I set the live streams up for, whatchamacallit. Oh, there's an alarm. So yes, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Happy Mother's Day. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.